I would say Office Space holds up, man. I think Idiocracy holds up too, but you can't say that anymore because people look at you funny. Like, yeah, if you lived your life based on the principles of Idiocracy, you'd probably be like a bad person. But for like 103 minutes on the silver screen, I'll have some laughs for sure. Turbo Hand Axe, Fiery Chum, or the Radiant Powder Flask. I gotta be honest with you, I think this is like straight garbage. Do you think Fiery Chum gives you a Fiery Piranha? It does not. What would you like to transform? Well, I guess if anything, a small fiery item probably gives you the best chance for the future. Well, let's try it, man. That's my thinking, at least. I could be wrong.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something.
I mean, there's some aquatic juice here.
I only sell things, so
I don't really want a Clamora, though.
Huge things!
Mass Piranha is kind of good this patch.
I guess I made a sale.
Really? I guess, we just did weapon spam. Bronze Ball Haste 2! That's crazy! Bronze Ball Haste 2, man. That's, like, it was borderline unusable before, but now it's got a certain je ne sais quoi. Actually, now that I think about it, Chum Bucket double crit damage Piranha, there could be something to this, man. What do you say when you get Chum Bucket? I think it's like, oh shit, you're gonna make me chum? Something like that, something disgusting. Excuse me, Reynard, I have a bone to pick. It says your aquatic items gain plus 4% crit chance, but the Chum Bucket itself does not appear to be gaining any crit chance. I sure hope, well, I'm not going to say I hope somebody got fired for that blunder. That's a little too far, but it's not a weapon. Doesn't say weapon, it says items. So the question is, are we going to keep... I actually kind of like a Chum Bucket, man. So I got no problem. Well, you are also a stud, though, when you get upgraded. But I got no problem keeping this and running aquatic with a Chum Bucket on the board, but you gotta go beach ball first.
The keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Those weapons? What do you got? You got a neutral item or like 1 XP? Oh. I do have to level with you. This build is not going to win. So what do? I think you rock Seaweed and Coral and just try to outlast, man. Doesn't even have to be Coral. It could be Chum Bucket instead to raise the crit chance. Nah, you might need... I think we need stabilized healing. We need a little healing, and then, like, because you go faster, and then, like, the big burster.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Keep the... We don't want it to be like... We want it to be like... We want it to look like the Dow Jones. We can't win. It's unwinnable. The poison's eventually going to get us. That's fine. Where's the damage? I was relying on, like, the Sandstorm to do it for me. Like, Paul Atreides. He's honestly kind of like... Atreides, he doesn't really impress me that much. He's literally won one fight in his whole life. And it was against Fade Rauta. The worms did the real work. He's kind of like a worm merchant in my world.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
He won 2? Who's the other one? Oh, Jamis. I forgot about that. It's fucked up that they made them fight, even though they were in love, or friends, or whatever. I do think you go crazy if we get a pearl. Which we probably will.
Maybe I'm getting better at this.
Jamis hated him? Wasn't he like dragging his corpse around for the whole movie or something?
Eat up, bulk up.
It's been a while.
Solid. That's
The raid on the spice harvester should count? That wasn't hand-to-hand combat, I'm afraid. He's a rocket merchant. Some of it was. I gotta see it again. It's been a while. Clearly, I gotta see it again. My bad, guys. My bad. I had a level with you. I'm not sure we can beat the rogue scrapper. I'm just saying, Paul Atreides. Yeah, sure, the Harkonnens, like, structurally were, like, really scary. But, like, at a grunt level, it was, like, plumbers and accountants. The Sardu car? I don't know. David Dalmatian Merchants. Or whatever. I haven't seen the movies in a bit. My build doesn't do anything, guys.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
At the start of each fight, haste the weapon. I don't even have any of those. Paul is funny as fuck, because, not gonna lie, he iced a dude and then had dreams like in another world we were homies and you showed me the way. Like, imagine if you did that to one of your ops. I never really thought about that. I guess, like, Jamis would be kind of, like, pissed off in the Fremen Siege or whatever, right? When he, like, when they brought his moisture back to the world from which it was birthed. If ghosts existed in that world, you know he was, like, haunting the fuck out of Paul Atreides. He's like, no, we're not homies, bitch. You fucking killed me. The first time we met, you killed my ass. I feel that we need water wheel, man.
all things in moderation.
Sells small and large. He lies, man. Sells small and large items. Opens the box. Are the items small or large? Ha ha ha. They're perfectly good items, sir. Opens box, small items. Fuck you, man.
Happy to exploit you. I mean, help you.
You did a stim within a stim? I'm that type of beast.
Cast aside your deathstruments.
You're the stud. You're the stud that stirs the drink.
Use that for the good of all.
You're never gonna make it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't think you're ever gonna make it, man. If we roll, we won't be able to afford much, but I gotta try. Flicking me.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Who in chat had beast
Go
mode
ahead,
on as their
underestimate
Xbox Live
it.
status?
Makes this more fun.
I honestly wouldn't know. Do teenagers these days still have the mid-2000s online video game experience where, like, you and your friends play a game and then you randomly get matched up, like, on your team with one middle-aged foreign guy who lives in a country you know nothing about, and then you just start
I
playing,
paint my
like,
ship
inviting him to the party every single time you play? That's a classic, like, mid-2000s experience, man.
Let's take a tyrant's whole kingdom!
It's peak. All right, like me, Josh, and Mouth, and some other friends of ours used to play Halo 2. And then there was like, he seemed so old at the time, but he was probably like, you know, in his late 20s or early 30s. That was from Germany, that knew none of us. But he just one time he was on our team in Halo 2, and he was like, you guys are really funny. Like, can I send you a friend request? And then we just play with him all the time. And he would always say, like, keep in mind, I was like 14, 15 at this time. He was like, Northern, you have to make montages. You have to make montages.
Feel our energy
And I was like, I don't want to make montages, man. I don't think I'm that good. And he's like, no, you should make a montage. Because I would top frag now and then back then. It's like, you know, I know I'm a little washed now, but back then I could top frag from time to time. I'm gonna take a shield item, by the way. I don't really trust you. I can't afford you. Gamers back then were ass. I legitimately was playing against plumbers and accountants, and I would give anything to go back, to be honest with you.
Now this will inspire the crew.
I don't know, does our build do anything yet? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. You gotta haste the catfish, though. You gotta put some haste on the catfish. You gotta haste the catfish. There we go. Zor acid for catfish. I could see that. I could definitely see that. That guy, if he's alive, which I have no reason to believe that he wouldn't be, he would be in his 50s now, and I wish him nothing but the best. There's also the other guy I've talked about before. I used to play, like, ESPN NHL 2K5 with him. And then he would tell me, he was, like, probably 10 years older than me. He would tell me, like, he stopped having to buy groceries because every day when he came home from work, there was, like, a skill testing game at the Burger King where you put in a toonie, and if you, like, shoot the toonie right, you win a free Whopper. And he was like, I'm at the point where, like, for $4, I can win, like, 2 Whoppers. So I don't need to buy, like, any other food. And then one day he wasn't online. He came back online, like, 2 days later. And I was like, what happened? And then he said, oh, yeah, I had to go to the doctor. I started having a bunch of chest pains, and they told me not to eat so many Whoppers. Just a good old-fashioned story, man.
Food is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
He was okay then. I don't know if he's okay still. I'm assuming so. The doctor gave him what I would say is some great advice.
I may be young.
Yeah, he was like, you got to switch to Big Macs. Yeah, the doctor said, you shouldn't be eating so many Whoppers. Yeah, you should stick to Big Macs instead. Did you hear it? Kevin, did you hear about this one? Did you hear about this? The guy who was eating 2 Whoppers a day? Whatever. You know the type of shit I'm on? They're having a mid-off, man. Doesn't seem good. I'm gonna just tell you that. Doesn't seem good.
All cannon.
Fair enough.
No ball.
This is like watching the white horse race the cyan horse. I know I've missed something. People have been asking me all week if I've seen the horse races, and I have no idea. I thought it was like a time traveler from the 1910s or something, but obviously I'm missing something on social media.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable.
This build can still go, man. We probably fill our board at some point for sure, but this board can still go. Probably owns your ass, I'd have to say.
Prepare to be boarded, sea scum.
It's an X thing, Redditors wouldn't get it. They all got their problems. I just can't be on X, man, with that guy running the show. I just can't feel good. I don't necessarily blame anybody that's still there, but I just can't be there. Reddit's got its own problems. Like, one of the top posts today when I was on my phone was like, Barack Obama casually comforts a crying baby in seconds on the campaign trail. And I was like, all right, but like, who cares? And like, I always use my phone with the sound off, but I had it on the other day. I didn't realize that all those like viral videos all have like popular songs, but like bit shifted or like tempo sped up or really slowed down. I didn't realize every video of like an Indian guy cooking street food also has like Eiffel 65 sped up to 250% in the background. I'm learning a lot about the internet. That's been going on for years, huh?
Everyone here is huge. It's
I didn't know anything
terrifying.
about that, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think you're fucking ass, dude. But I'm gonna buy you to buff my coral temporarily and my ocean jockey. It's fucking ass, dude.
Seagate is lovely this time of year, don't you think?
That's still pretty bad, I think. I'm not gonna fill my board. I don't have gold to fill my board with. I want my board, but I'm not gonna fill my board. Am I really gonna fill it with this garbage? I guess I'm gonna fill it with that garbage temporarily.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. We're out to dethrone a king.
I swear to you, this is... So Reddit is still trying to figure out my algorithm, like for what to serve me. Because I make an active effort not to click on stuff that I think is like bad for my mental. And they just started serving me like this subreddit called r/rich. And the posts on r/rich might be the funniest fucking posts I've ever seen in a community in my entire life. Like every day they serve me posts that are like, what's your favorite part of being rich? And then like the top comment is always like, the money. Occasionally there's like an essay that's like, money isn't money to me. Money represents something different. It represents, normal people think about money like it's money you can use to buy stuff. I think of it as like, money is like freedom to me. I'm just a little bit more enlightened than the average person. But like, it really comes down to like, the money, 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 the money. What are we doing here, man? This build's gonna get 0 wins.
I hope we can do this again.
And then, like, sometime earlier this week, the post that it served me from r/rich was a guy who posted a screenshot of his first class boarding pass for a flight, and all the comments were like getting his ass. They're like, if you need to post your first class ticket on here, you're not welcome on r/rich. Rich people don't need to flex that they fly first class, buddy. Get off of r/rich. You're not really rich. They hated his ass, man.
Glad we could share this experience today.
He's nouveau riche. I don't know how Armeth is doing. They won't let me back. Logged out at least. What class do you fly? Cattle class, man. Economy. It just like it doesn't make first class kind of doesn't make sense to me. Like you're still I've flown it once on points. And I was like, this is not worth real dollars. Like you're more comfortable but still uncomfortable. And like I just don't know. I'm not gonna have like 27 drinks on like a 4-hour flight or something like that. It just doesn't seem like I'm too cheap to pay for it, honestly. Just doesn't make sense to me. No, I mean, first off, I'm not in the fly private tax bracket to begin with, but also you won't catch me on a private plane because they're like, there's less regulations, I think, for the... Not to be macabre, but I feel like the private pilots are not always like going through the same testing that the big airline pilots are going through. This shit is so sad. It's the top post on our rich podcast for rich people. I'm not trying to make enemies. It's just like r/rich is a funny subreddit to me because like what can you talk about, man? It just seems a little strange, I guess. I think you've got to go and you got to get in here. How about another beach ball, man?
No sale. I I want what's right for you.
You know, maybe now's the time, man. Maybe now's the time.
In my coin purse. If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be.
Then there were some people on
This is how
r/rich,
you win a war.
and they were like, my husband makes low 7 figures, so I just retired. And I was like, lady, fuck you. It's not like her fault at all, but I was like, don't post that shit online, you fucker. This is it, me and Chicken Master. They're having a mid-off.
It makes this more fun.
No, I did not misspeak. She said low 7s, man. Chicken Master! What does this build do? I haven't decided yet. I'm using these early losses as an opportunity to find myself. It hastes everything. That's something that it does for sure. Now, how does it win? That's a different question. You're not allowed to ask me that. We gotta win, guys. It does sound like waiting in line for Spaceship Earth. You're not wrong. Many people have been saying it, man. What the hell? Turbo... If we're gonna scam the game, sure. They gave us an enchanted Piggles as a bug when we beat the pig. Wait, well, I'm gonna hold it! It does haste as well. What do I normally put out there? I guess we'd rather... Well, it doesn't really... Well... Buys your bronze tier items at +1 gold.
I love the infernal.
You have a lot of aquatics, but I don't know. I hit the sepia tone. That was my thinking, man. Why are they even allowing people with like low 7 figures income to be on r/rich? Like, shouldn't the borderline be like a little bit higher than that? Like, I didn't realize I was on a subreddit with brokies or whatever. Some of the threads were pissing me off, too. They were like, at what level of net worth did you hire a staff for your house? And I was like, fuck you. I shouldn't go to it because it just pisses me off. But it's also, I don't know, I'm just interested in other people, I guess. I have no concept of that. I know people who are like, I would describe them as very wealthy, and they don't even have staff, man. So I was like, this is a whole new world for me.
Waste of gunpowder.
Don't really need that. Wait, I mean, what are we doing here? This build is so fucking ass. It didn't dawn on me. I'd not perceived my board for a little while. I just looked at all the items and went, what the fuck am I doing, man? This is horrendous.
And we'll get you out alive.
When either player uses an item, your items gain 2% crit chance. I mean, okay, I mean, I think it's probably better for my opponent than it is for me, but sure, man, sure.
This will inspire the
I don't
crew.
know. I don't know what to tell you. They're giving me some merciful opponents. This is like I'm in the fuck it moment. Yeah. Didn't read Fangs? No, I'm a long way away from having a diamond small, bro. I guess I wouldn't be if I upgraded my items, but it's crazy. I don't even know what I'm looking for, to be honest with you. I'm looking for 10 wins, I'll tell you that for free. Come on, Seaweed. Come on, Seaweed. Get hasted, bro! Oh my god, we won! You're right, one Shark Ray would tie this shit together, man. Haste slow cooldown items like a shark ray. Deepest bluest. My item is a shark ray. I gotta roll, even though it's 100% of my net worth. Don't get me wrong, you're kind of a stud, man. But what would I dump to? I don't know, man. Get Crab out? He's freezing 1 for 1 second, man. Crab's doing, he's buffing the poison on the catfish. You're losing me my jury is what you're doing. Dude, I didn't realize, oh, the fishing rod gave me a second catfish. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. It's double catfish, bro. Holy fucking fuck your fucking body. What was the text? Oh, man. Turbo lighter. Absurd, that's right. Your body's absurd. That body of yours is absurd. I put on my cloak and wizard cap. Tap on my window or knock on my door. He did want to make her feel beautiful, man. Yeah, it's not quite as good as I Love You Alive, girl. That one's an all-timer. Damn, I got my ass beat by this guy, huh? Because I made him crit. Of course. You know what? Diamond item could save us, man. We don't need that. We got the skill built in. Or crit chance. I don't imagine that's more useful. All we gotta do is get to 4, man. It's such a...
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Lots of people with 1 or 0 wins, man. There's hope. Fiery Cutlass kind of scary, though. What the hell is this? Dooley Vanessa? I think their build rinses us. Verily? Maybe not. Why is it so slow? Oh, it just doesn't. It hasn't had the chance to pop yet. Not. We lose. Oh, we were like a second away, though. Oh. Losing to a winless ghost? Bro, his run just came together. It literally just came together.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
Yeah, she's right. Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom, guys. Think it's possible we don't need 2 beach balls out there?
I too was once young and impatient.
That's pretty good.
You learn
Take out the rod?
quickly, but it takes patience to master them.
I don't know. I just feel like I can't bring myself to do it. But then, like, that's kind of sick, maybe. And then, like, a fellow shielder in there? The shieldler?
Make deals, not war.
Come on, man. Why am I in here looking for a shark ray? I'm not taking fucking dock lines, okay?
That's good, I guess.
We want water wheel or shark ray. Water wheel or shark ray. Hold up, his poison is this putrefying? Oh my god. That was like the first fight I was gonna win in forever, man. Fuck you. Stupid ass. Should have taken a haste item probably now that I think about it. Whatever. Fuck you too. Level me? You're done, bud. You're done, bud. I'm not throwing! I'm doing my best! It's a complicated game!
Full sail, my boys!
Cooldown reduction. Upgraded bronze tier item? Bro, it's day 8, man. We going Sean Plot in this bitch. Now I'm going up against some motherfucker with a Latin username who's probably from, like, Oklahoma. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm going up against a aspiring rogue scholar. He's casting spells on me. This is Max Fisher, bro. Kind of a great slow, to be honest. 207 regen flicking me a little bit, to be straight up with you, but it's the way she goes, I suppose. 1200 regen. Motherfucker. Return to tradition Twitter account, mostly concerned with the fact that the McDonald's now look like Starbucks. Pissing me off. Whatever, man. Descended. They do? They do, and I don't care. The even hasted beach ball. The even hastier beach ball. The bounty hunters.
Is far, Vanessa. You really think you can take both of us? Ah.
Until someone makes a beachier ball. I mean, if we lose to the bounty hunters, that's pretty bad. Ditch the other ball? Bro, what are you talking about? Alright, I'll give you a +2 on the idea that it's a Peloton build. Goes really fast, but ends up moving nowhere.
Pirate scum. You're living in the past.
That's a +2. I think we just need the other beach ball to become gold, and then we're off to the races, man.
Problems if she gets away.
What'd you give me there? Another one of these, huh? Interesting. I mean, it's a lot of shield. No denying that. I don't know who we beat, man. We got one more enchantment coming, though. Get like 5 pearls. I mean, the pearls... All those pearls and a water wheel... And all of a sudden, we got a lot of haste coming in on our catfish. We need to actually visit a shop, though. Classic mistake of thinking because I beat the NPC, like I'm gonna be crushing the humans, but that's probably not the case.
Already? We barely got
Good skill.
our flags up.
Golden sea shell, please.
Ride that tide!
Chant an item with burn. It's just not gonna burn fast enough. Burning seaweed though. Oh, or burning catfish? I feel like burning seaweed because the scale's so much better. Burning catfish? Yeah, let's go burning seaweed. Catfish is better because it's equivalent instead of 10%. All right, here's a simple arithmetic question for you. Would you rather have 10% of $95 or $5? $5, okay. I thought so.
Discounts for peace.
If the dollars scaled faster? Okay, but what if they didn't, which is the case that we're in? You're an interesting sort of fella, but I don't think you're doing enough, man. Even if you are my win condition. And then you're gonna give me another beach ball.
Nothing huge. All about moderation.
It has to be you. I don't think it's bait, man. I don't think it's bait. I think it's real shit.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Fuck you. Pearl over crab? The crab is good, man! They don't respect the crab!
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Doesn't scale? The crab scales it! We just needed to go first. We just... No, don't destroy my small items! What the hell was that? That was a pearl. We're fucked. It's over. It's over, I'm afraid. Fuck you, Dooley.
Even a shattered mast can be repaired.
Alright. Honestly, my success or failure pretty much depends on how good my first item is. Like my enchanted item. The first 2 runs were amazing. And that one was straight up ass. Let's run /marker. We'll call that Bazaar 3.